Well, hello there. I'm back to touching on some of the concepts of Think and Grow Rich. This is episode 57 of the One Coaching podcast radio show, and it's getting interesting to think about what I'm going to talk about each day. It's also getting time consuming, so we'll see how this goes. Today, I wanted to share or read a paragraph about this idea of believing and what we repeat and say to ourselves and how it affects us. And it says, it is a well-known fact that one comes finally to believe whatever one repeats to oneself, whether the statement be true or false. If a man repeats a lie over and over, he will eventually accept the lie as truth. Moreover, he will believe it to be truth. Every man is what he is because of the dominating thoughts which he permits to occupy his mind. This is on the chapter on faith. And this is not really about religion, it's about this power of believing in something, believing whatever it is, this statement that you want to think about. And it's step 2 of the 13 principles of success. We talked about desire on some prior videos, and this time he's talking about faith and the power of believing. And it's all about how we can believe ourselves in our own reality, even if what we're believing is totally false. And this happened to me a few days ago when I was taking a certification course, as you want to call it, for baptism. So it was a preparation course for baptism. As the presenter or facilitator started, he started in a very inquisitive approach. It was inquisitive, but it was fairly dry, and I was relatively in a bad state of mind, and I thought he was like accusing us of not doing things properly and not following the rules, but not following the beliefs and the principles of the Catholic Church. And after 20-30 minutes of repeating the same points over and over, I kind of just interrupted him, and I shared what I was thinking, and I said, hey, I don't really follow what is happening. What I hear is you being accusing us of not following things right or wrong, and I'm not really understanding what is the point of this preparation course, because I just want to know what you need to know from us to know that we're ready, and what we need to hear to be ready for the ceremony later. And I got very passionate about it, and it wasn't necessarily rude, but it was definitely passionate and very forward. And I was totally wrong because he wasn't really accusing us, even though I interpreted his intention and emotion with that sense. And that is a very small example of what's happening here. I spent the 20-30 minutes just thinking, why is he questioning us so much? Why is he trying to play a game of I gotcha? And why is he trying to test us on things that we don't necessarily review or know word for word? And what is the point of all this? Because I don't understand what is happening. We're gonna raise our child the best way we can, trying to do the right things and focusing on the right things. So I'm not exactly sure why we're getting questioned. That was really what was happening. So that was all me repeating the same thing over and over and getting it really stressed out. And the fact was that I was just getting stressed out because he started asking stuff and talking about these points that I had no idea what was the point of it, and what was the sequence of the preparation, because he never really said, here's what we're going to talk about, and here are the steps and things like that. So I was stressing out because there was no order in my head, and I kind of just projected that into something else. And that's what it is. I believed he was questioning me and my integrity, and I reacted to it even though I was absolutely wrong. So that's the whole point of this writing by Hill. If a man repeats a lie over and over, he will eventually accept the lie as truth, and he will believe it to be the truth. So the point here is always be challenging what you think is happening in this specific situation, because you might be repeating the wrong belief. And I think that's why I enjoy coaching a lot, because in the coaching space, I find a way to place my beliefs on hold and just simply be part of the conversation and get curious about the other person's perspective and start challenging some of these beliefs and raise the awareness that they have without me having to interject and inject my own beliefs and view of the world. It's not necessarily easy, but it's definitely a way that helps the process find what's really true about the individual and getting them to a better level of performance. That's the message for today. Have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.